Yeah. You don't want to work.
I'm not looking at the favorite collection. No, this is
one of the danger spots in any college football season. Ranked team against unranked opponent. And we'll see if the upset can shake up the rankings in this one. Welcome, everyone, to the home of the Fighting Irish. South Bend, Indiana, beneath the Golden Dome at Notre Dame Stadium. As we'll see a squad from the Big Ten, the Oklahoma Sooners, taking on the 25th ranked team in the land, the Notre Dame Fighting Irish. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going.
Hey, why y'all so loud, dude?
Notre Dame looking for a strong kick to get this one underway. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. This place is roaring. It is going to be so hard to operate under these conditions. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. Yeah, it's a bit of a surge, and he's knocked down after picking up 3 to the 26. Let's take just a second and talk about Oklahoma. The portal can work wonders if you have specific holes to fill. Breathe a little new life and energy into the program. David, these guys went in there, got a nice little haul that really could set them up for success this season.
They did, and they didn't go bonkers and go crazy, Jesse. I like how they just saw a couple guys that they thought fit their system, fit their culture, and now they're bringing them in so they can rise the tide of this team.
Yeah, this feels like a curated roster, right? They only had a few holes that they had to fill up, but they went out, they put their effort into finding the right guy. They feel like they've upgraded their roster with just a few portal additions.
He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
And that's exactly what you want to do as a defense, man. You want to get penetration and not let that tank get downhill. Because when he gets downhill at that rate and that size, it could be a problem for your defense.
Turning it on. And they were looking for a chunk play, and they got it. The explosive picks up more than 30.
And this defense is figuring out early in this football game, man, they've got to be dialed in because this passing attack, it's lethal because they get it to their speedsters, and after the catch, they're really good. Got to tighten up that coverage and get those guys on the ground when they catch the football.
And the defense, they've got him at the 27.
That is a nice job by the defense in a sudden change type situation. If you played before, you just gave up a big completion down the field. So you've got to try to stop the bleeding right away up front. The pass rush comes through for you to create a negative play.
Looking to fire. Pocket breaking down. Hauls it in. And they pick up just a few on that completion.
Great job on the defense winning those early downs. Now you get them in a predictable situation. 3rd and long. You bring in more DBs, more speed, more fun blitz packages. You get to have a little fun going forward.
You can barely hear yourself thinking here. They're trying to get this defense off to a good start. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. He's got his man, makes the grab. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. They'd hope to be able to pick up enough after the catch, but a good stop leaves them with a 4th and short.
Really good job by the defense being physical, understanding the situation in the game. The ball's going to come out quick. You know that. Go make the tackle, force the 4th down.
Going for the marker on the ground. He's got it up. It'll be a 1st down. They've got it up to 12.
You're seeing analytics become a bigger part of college football each and every year, and there is a good example. Opening drive of the game, you're across the 50, 4th down, and it says run the ball and go for it. Even if you don't get it, your opponent's going to have to drive away as there's still a lot of football left to play. Hindsight's always 20/20, but that was an excellent decision by the head coach.
And they make the stop, and this offense has it inside the 5, and they are threatening. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. And he'll be stopped for no gain, still sitting at the 3-yard line.
That's a backbreaker if you're the offensive coordinator, because on the 1st down, you ran the ball, had a really nice gain. Short yardage situation, you just get completely blown up, and now you're having to probably dial up the throws on 3rd down. You need more consistency from the guys up front.
Quick catch on 3rd down.
Fucking lock this, bro.
Not making a stone wall on 3rd down. They were banking on the yards after the catch, but that went into the negative column.
And I'm banking on the ball coming out quick. When I'm a defense and understanding 3rd and short, understand they're going to throw the ball really quickly, try to make a play. The defense knew it, broke on the football, made a nice tackle to force a 4th down.
Ball is at the 3-yard line. They can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone, but they'll need to move forward here on 4th and short. Has to get there, remove the sticks. How about that defense rising up and stopping him short on 4th down?
Coaches talk about it all the time. We're going to be aggressive. Well, they were aggressive on that 1st drive. They go for it on 4th down. No dice. Now you put your defense on the field. I like the aggressiveness, but now you got to deal with some of the consequences.
Notre Dame backed up in the shadow of its own goal post, looking for room on 1st down. The give to the tailback. Breaks into the open. Stopped at about the 25-yard line, but it'll be a 1st down. What perfect execution on that big run. Everything perfectly blocked, and this guy doesn't need a lot of room.
I love how this offensive line communicates and works up. You see guys win their one-on-one battles. There's double teams happening. Guys are getting into the 2nd level and creating big lanes for this running back.
You got to have that defense you know you can go to in running situations. Your base defense where you say, okay, this is where I'm going to start, and I'm going to stop the run, stuff it up front. My guys play big up front, and if I need to add some blitzes to it later on down the road, I can. But great job in the base defense making a play.
Fires to the tight end. He goes out of bounds, maybe a step shy of the 40. They're going to mark it at the 39, and a really nice pickup there. That throw and catch, a really good example of why coaches don't want a quarterback to get stuck on a particular target, isn't it, David?
Yep, that's exactly right. Find the guy who's open, because you got so many guys that have so much speed that can do so much damage on the field. Find my matchup, get it to him, let him do the rest.
Notre Dame trying to keep this drive moving on 2nd and short. Got it in the middle, it's Larson. They get him on the ground, and with that, we'll head to the 2nd quarter. Let's see if the offenses can find a little rhythm here in the 2nd. So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. Quarterback may change this route. Walker to throw. Oh, they're after him. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
Man, it's easy to play defense when you can do this. When you can get to the quarterback quick and make him make a decision quick, it makes it easier for the secondary, for the linebackers, for everybody on the field.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Couldn't connect on first down, now back to the air. Excellent coverage and good use of the hands to knock it away.
Yeah, and a really good job by the defender understanding the ball's coming. I got to break on it and go, and not try to intercept it and make a bad play. He swats it down and makes sure that's an incompletion.
They were really starting to put a drive together, and after a couple of incompletions, now they need a big play on 3rd and 10. Timeout called here by the defense. It's the first one they've used this half. Notre Dame facing a 3rd and long, trying to keep this drive alive. Looking to throw again. Fires to the wideout. Catch in the middle, it's Ross. And you can see the offense just feeling itself. They've got it down to the 21.
We know this guy is special, and because of that, his quarterback is looking to him on critical down and distances. There on that 3rd down, there was no question. It wouldn't have mattered if he was single covered, double covered, man, zone. That's where he was going with it, and the big-time playmaker outside picks up the first.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Right back to it. Drives into the defense, and they get him down after a pickup of 3 to the 16. How bold will they be on 3rd down after that last run? Sends it back in motion. Walker will fire. Got it. There's to the end zone. Touchdown, Aaron.
And that touchdown just got this whole place going, didn't it? You got everybody doing the Irish jig. Touchdown, Jesus is happy. You got the leprechaun, he's dancing. The energy in this place right now is on another level after that score. No wonder this is such a tough place to come in and try to get a win on the road.
And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. He'll bring it out. It's Thomas. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They'd love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. Working downfield on first down. Quick strike complete. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3.
This quarterback right now is in a groove. He's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great building.
And off from the shotgun. The Sooners get it past the sticks. A great Oklahoma running attack will bring a tear to the Boomer Sooner Nation eye, thinking of guys like Billy Sims.
And where it all started was always the ground game and the toughness, and you never question that. In Oklahoma, they got to get to that. They got to be that. They got to live that. But they really want to build on what they...
He's going for it all. And they won't be able to connect downfield, looking for a big-time play.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
Misfired on first down, back to the air on second.
Oh,
Put it out there for him in this senior game. A chance, but they couldn't make the connection. You want to talk about shaking down thunder from the sky. That's what they're doing here on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Grabbed over the middle. It's carry on. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with a first down.
Well, look, that wasn't a touchdown, but that was a massive play for this offense. They needed some momentum. They needed to find a rhythm, and what better way than converting on third down. Awesome job by the quarterback getting through his progression.
Stop the fucking way, man.
Good pickup on that play. It'll bring up 2nd and 4.
I love offenses and quarterbacks that are willing to take the easy stuff. Take those easy throws that are guaranteed to get positive yards. Yeah, I'm going to take big shots down the field too. But don't forget, it's easier to pick up 2nd and 5, 3rd and 5 than it is when we start getting those long yardage situations.
The Sooners can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Quick completion to the right. Ball down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down.
The defense has their hands full trying to stop this guy in the slot. They're going to have to figure something out to bracket him, try and get 2 bodies around him, maybe get some safety help as well, because right now they do not have the answer for this guy.
And the Sooners back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. They'll move the tight end. The give to the back. Down to 2 minutes to play. We'll take the timeout. They'll talk it over. A chance to tie or even take the lead before the break. The Sooners in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Wants to go up top. Gets it out fast. There he goes. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's first down.
Now, I think this receiver's forte is his route running. He's a guy that can line up all over the field, but it's not just catching post routes and goes. This guy can run shallows, he can run slants, he can run the option routes and find soft spots in the defense. This guy really has all the routes in his toolbox.
Quickly complete. Finally corralled, but not before. He picked up the first down.
You know, the defense doesn't have an answer for this slot guy right now. They may want to think about bracketing him, having a defender play to the outside and to the inside. Probably some sort of zone coverage where you're trying to get 2 bodies, forcing the quarterback to have to go somewhere else with the ball.
And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
I like the idea by the quarterback there. You're trying to get this first down, so you find the tight end, see if you can make a guy miss or shake a tackle. Not able to get it done.
Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now it's 2nd and long coming. The run up the middle, trying to power to the goal line. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Oklahoma!
And I love that this offense stuck to it, stuck to the run game, didn't panic, they got down, but they answered the bell right before the half, and they got this thing right where they want it now. They can tie this football game and hopefully go into the half with a lot of momentum.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room. Much to be found as he stops at the 18. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. Walker to throw. He's got the back in the middle. At the 40, there he goes. Ripped off a huge chunk play on that one as he gets the first down before he steps out of bounds.
One of the things I love about this running back is his versatility. He's not just good running the football, but he can catch it as well, and he can make things happen with the ball in his hands. Nice job by the quarterback, getting through the progression, getting it out to his guy, and he does the rest, and that generates a huge play.
They don't seem interested in inching the ball down the field. That big play sets him up. 1st and 10 from the 36. The offense changing the play. Looking to throw on 1st down. Finds his man. It's Ross. Oh, the sweet spin, and he's free. Won't back down from anyone. Delivers the blow and gets it to the 29.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times he'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
The Irish come to the line facing 2nd and short. Back to pass. Caught over the middle. It's Norton. Drag down, but they'll move the sticks for a 1st down.
Slant routes, they're good against man coverage, but they're good against zone coverage too. If that receiver can find the soft spot between the linebacker and the DB, you'll take that throw all day.
Notre Dame coming to the line with another 1st down. Wants to go up top on 1st down. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover.
QBs have to understand, when I'm throwing against zones, I got to manipulate guys with my eyes. I might have to look one direction to create an opening to throw that ball or zip that ball in. I got to use touch. It's really hard when all eyes are on me, and you could tell the quarterback was not ready and did not make a good throw.
Quick timeout from the offense to save precious seconds. Listen to this noise. You can't hear yourself think as this defense hasn't been deep in their own end. To the air on 1st down. Catch in the middle. It's carry on. Timeout called here by the defense. It's their 1st of the half.
My old coach says you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
Looking to go up top, and time's running out in the half. The short hands, it's Thomas. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense.
Unloads it downfield.
Oh, God, this nigga ass, man.
Big play stops the drive. He was trying to get that return going. Instead, he'll hand it to his offense at the 38.
Well, the offense turns it over, and talking to their coaching staff before this game, they talked about how important it was to have good ball security and not give the opponent extra possessions. That time, poor decision by the quarterback, and the defense made them pay.
Just enough time to get off one final play of the half. From the gun, give on the inside. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. That's going to wrap up the 1st half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update. The Sooners will boot away to start the 2nd half. On the run from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12.
This defense, they are tenacious, and they've got guys up front that are athletic and that are so strong and then can collapse the pocket. You saw it right there in that play action attempt.
Notre Dame has made this second down play much more difficult after going backwards. He fires to the left side.
Oh, fuck God, bro.
A huge gain on that one before he ran out of bounds, and he has the first down.
Well, how about the offense setting that play up? We've seen earlier in the game a couple shorter throws, just trying to...
That would have been beat throwing that shit. That shit would have got picked up.
Anticipating that they would get an opportunity to take a shot. They called the perfect play at the perfect time right there.
The give to the back. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the first down play.
Listen, that wasn't the greatest run in the world, but it was very successful, and you're making me honor the run. And another thing, every time you run the football, someone gets tackled. There's physicality involved in the game. So I like when offenses commit to running the football, no matter what the outcome is, because those body blows do add up.
Nice catch there. You know, I think back to great Golden Domer wide receivers, Tim Brown who won a Heisman, Rocket Ismail, obviously. How about Jeff Samardzija? There's a name you don't hear very much anymore, but he was awesome for Brady Quinn back in the day, and all those guys had the ability to win one-on-one. Their quarterbacks knew that if they had that matchup outside, they were going to take it, and I think this quarterback feels the same way about that guy. He is just so dynamic outside.
That one takes it down to the 13-yard line.
Guys out of the backfield now, it's not just run the ball downhill anymore. You got to be versatile. I got to be able to trust you in the pass game, and I got to be able to throw you the football, and you can do that right there. I know you're going to catch it, and I can depend on it.
He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 of the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles. And those guards and centers have to work together. You got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
He'll run it up the middle, trying to pick its way to the end zone. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line.
Unsuccessful second down, and now I'm immediately thinking, I got a little bit more than I want, so what are my pass plays? What am I going to get into here offensively to try to have success on third?
And that one will put him up here in the second half. And these guys just score from anywhere out there. After that drive, it sure looks that way.
And that's what separates really good offenses from great offenses. When you're backed up in a bad position and you can still fight your way out and they'll get you a touchdown, that's a great drive by the offense.
And they tacked on the extra point.
I can't pick no play.
Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. Coming out with it, it's Thomas. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. They'll try to put something together, backed up a bit, starting at their own 13.
Oh, Lord, bro!
And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few.
Oh, that just really nice catch by the big tight end. Throwing those mitts up there, catching the football.
So now it's second and long. Give to the back. They knock him down, but not before he gets it out to his 21-yard line. Pick up a 4.
And I think this has probably been the most surprising thing of this game so far. This guy's one of the best running backs in the entire country. They just can't get him going. He's never been able to get into a rhythm. You got to give the defense so much credit because they have been able to shut this guy down. And they got to keep that up here in the second half.
He'll throw on third down. And he drops it just a little too slippery in the hand.
After struggling so much in the first half, you thought they would have made some adjustments here at halftime to see if they can open up this passing game. But early on in the second half, you're just not really able to get that done. Incompletion on third down on your own end, you're expecting them to punt.
On fourth down, looking for the completion.
No, I ain't see his head right.
Oh. Breathing room to return it, but the interception has this offense in business at the 27.
And I tell you what, defenses play zone. All eyes were on. You have a zone to drop to, but you're setting on the quarterback, reading his eyes. Great job by the defense, understanding the ball was coming out, breaks on the football, goes and makes the INT.
Here come the Irish, back on offense. That last drive, an absolute aerial assault for the touchdown, Jesse.
But it was a nice job in play calling too, David, just giving the quarterback some easy looks and reads so he could go out and execute.
And he knew exactly where to go with the football. Everything looked really, really easy. He was hot. The ball was coming out of his hands. The defense better do something different.
Leaves it with the running back. And into the end zone. Touchdown, Notre Dame. And they take it in for 6 more points.
Another rushing touchdown. That's now 2 on the game. This offense...
The fake, and he wants to throw. He can't make the connection. It'll be incomplete. He can scramble, but couldn't create anything there. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Fielded in the end zone. It's Dobbs. And the returner will be brought down. This drive will open from the 15. Looking to throw on first down. Got his man quickly. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. They were able to get the ball to the running back in space, but that space just evaporated.
And a great job by the defense, man. It's tough to get those guys on the ground. We're so used to having the football as running backs and making plays and being dynamic. So usually one guy not going to get him to the ground.
Oh my fucking God, bro. These niggas can't block for shit, bro.
Now on offense, you're trying to get your running back involved here in the passing game, and obviously no success on that play. Defense seemed like they were aware of it, and all of a sudden you set yourself up in a tough position here on third.
The volley cheers going on high, and here comes the Thunder being shaken down on third down. He's looking to pass. Their pass not close as he got spoiled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up fourth down.
And you thought maybe in the second half this offense could just find a rhythm, find something to take advantage of this defense, but the defense has really had their number, not putting up a lot of points, and again, an empty possession right there.
And the Sooners will try to pick it up on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Makes the grab, got the conversion, and still going.
That tells you a lot about their confidence in this quarterback. Fourth down early in the game on your own end, and you go for it, but when you make decisions and throws like that, it's easy to see why.
The Sooners have it with a 1st and 10. From the gun, the give, looking for room. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Here comes the fourth. Time to see who steps up, who makes the winning plays to take home that W. And a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on second down. Under fire.
Oh my fucking God, dog.
This one will be stopped for no gain.
Yeah, nice job by the defense. That's what you're supposed to do. As soon as they catch the football, you want to limit that yards after the catch. And he went nowhere after the catch. Nice job by the defense.
He got stupid play I've ever seen.
Find the earplugs. Here comes the noise, backing this defense on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the wideout. Spectacular layout and catch.
Well, down 2 possessions. Good news is you get the completion. Bad news, though, did not get out of bounds. You know right now, saving the clock, that is at a premium for this offense.
The Sooners are on the move. Wants to throw on first down. Fires to the wideout. It's caught downfield.
And this offense is going to have to be aggressive, right? Down a couple possessions. Got to continue to get these first downs. Move quick. Don't be in a hurry. But they've got to keep the accelerator down because they need some explosive plays.
Wants to throw again. Grabbed in the middle. It's Thomas.
Nice job by the receiver on the in route there. And how about the speed after he made his break? He was able to actually separate a little bit from the DB, helping out his QB on that one.
And the Sooners with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Second and short, maybe looking for a shot. Caught in the backfield, it's Robinson. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
Listen, if I'm the quarterback, I'm trying to make this a manageable third down. Something positive. How about the defense? Just reacting so fast, getting to the running back, and getting that sucker on the ground in the open field.
The Sooners line up, trying to move the sticks on third and short. Contact in the neutral zone leads to that penalty. Good news for the offense. They've really controlled the ball on this drive, and the penalty gives them another 1st and 10.
Yeah.
Looking downfield on first down.
Hello?
He'll grab the throw to the sideline and step out of bounds after picking up.
Hello, you can hear me?
Well, the offense trying to attack the perimeter of the field.
Yeah, what you saying?
Game. And how about the sweet feet by the receiver?
Yeah, they did with it.
Who doesn't like a little dash of the yards with their football? A little
Oh, you already dropped it?
behind the chains now on second and long.
Make 2 true.
Toss sweep to the right. Hard running there. Drives into the defense, and they get him down after a pickup of 3 to the 16.
This is a hard defense to run to the outside against because of their speed. You saw in that last play.
Hey, Lenny Brown. Y'all get y'all stuff. Y'all finna go.
They shut down that sweep.
Yeah, and it's also hard when you get in the red.
Let's put on your black Jordans. And Brea, put on your brown and black shoes that you had on for school. What?
Getting the ball in the perimeter, you toss it out there, you run it back, he gets out there faster. Got a positive game. Still a couple plays here left too.
The stop is made, but this offense is threatening 1st and goal from the 9.
Well, trailing like they are right now in the 4th quarter, their execution offensively is just going to have to be at a premium. You can't afford a lot of incompletions at this point. Everybody is going to need to be on the same page moving forward.
Firing to the right.
Hey, I was going to tell you, don't worry about it. Travis said they can stay here with his kids.
Made the grab and then did the rest himself.
Unless he doesn't want to take it.
They got the score they needed, but this isn't over.
No, don't call it a comeback yet. The first part, step 1 accomplished. But this offense obviously still has work to do. But the defense has to go out and get a stop and get him the ball back.
Check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Texas A&M is currently ahead in this one, but they're not exactly making this easy for the 12th man. This is a tight one in College Station. They are up by 7 over Auburn. Just another week of college football where we've come to expect the unexpected. Fellas?
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. They'll keep it on the ground. They want this clock to move. Tackle is made at the 28 after a pickup of 3.
The defense, obviously, at this point is trailing. They need to get the football back. They're expecting run. They know the offense is going to try and bleed the clock, so you got to be good at the point of attack. They were right there. They gave up nothing on that run.
At this point, the defense has little choice but to sell out to stop the run on 2nd and 7. Walker will fire. Got the quick pass. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38.
And a play like that, that seems routine, but it only works if the quarterback can get the ball out on time and out in front of the wide receiver. That allows the receiver to keep separation from the defender when the ball hits him in stride.
Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. To the air on 2nd down.
That's so frustrating for a quarterback. He sees an open guy, he's ready to rip the football, and then all of a sudden, one of those defensive ends gets a big hit in the air and knocks it down.
The Irish will need to move the sticks on 3rd and long to keep this drive going. From the gun, he leads it with the map. He stops short of the 40, right at the 39, and it's 4th down. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. The Irish send out the punt unit. The punters have had the day off up to this point, first one of the game. Pretty solid coverage there, and they'll stop him at the 46. Opening play of this drive comes from the 26-yard line. Going right to work up top. Using the quick game.
How they got fucked me up, these dumbass animations, man?
What? Kind of like this defense, man. All game long, great job tackling the football. Like,
yeah.
They're coming up. They're not giving the run after the catch to these receivers. A lot of times you see so much damage done after the catch. This defense has been dialed in, and the big play has been a non-issue.
Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a first down. Looking to throw on first down. Spits it out to the back. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down.
This offense hasn't had a ton of success today. It's because I think of some of the issues in the passing game. They've never had the rhythm. Protection has been a bit spotty and iffy. Quarterback's got to raise his level of play here late in this 2-minute situation if they're going to get the win.
Starting to feel a little pressure. He's taking a deep shot.
That's a shot.
Pulls it in. Lots of green grass as he gets it to the 31. The upset's been bubbling all day. Now at a full-fledged boil. Guys, see if they can finish it off.
Can the underdog hold on? That's the big question right now. They've done so many positive things in this game, David, to put themselves in position to win, but this is the critical moment where your execution has got to be at its best.
And sometimes you start thinking now, and you start letting that clock tick, and you stop kind of playing carefree. Keep doing what you've done all day long to build the lead, finish this thing out, pull off the big upset.
Wants to pass, and he's got to make a play. unleashes one deep. He had that one slip to the ground, and if he had held on, that might have been a wrap. Instead, it'll be third down.
I can't believe it. He had a chance to just end the game right there. If the defender makes the catch in the end zone, up a possession, this is ball game. But because he put it on the ground, this offense still has life.
You want to talk about shaking down thunder from the sky. That's what they're doing here on third down. They'll try to get it through the air. Almost intercepted, and that might have been the ball game if he had held on. Instead, it's fourth down.
And if you're the defense right now, you've given up some yards on this drive, but you've got a possession lead. You just need one more stop after that last incompletion setting up fourth down. Do you blitz? Do you try to speed up the QB? Let's find out.
Deep into the fourth quarter of this game, down by 6. They'll have to go for it on fourth down.
Don't let him do the play.
Desperate to convert, and he'll throw it. Uncorks it.